Since I was a little girl, my mom was my world. She has always been a warm and strong person. After my dad left us, she worked 2 or 3 part-time jobs every day to raise me on her own. We didn't have much money, but she always told me, "It's okay, Catherine. We have each other, and that's enough." Those words were worth all the riches in the world to me. It was a night like any other. On a cold December night in the depths of winter, my mom came home from working late at the grocery store to have dinner with me. We sat across from each other at the small table and talked about the excitement of the approaching Christmas. My mom smiled and said that she would get me a special Christmas present in just a little while. I told her I just need my mom to be there for me, and she quietly stroked my hair. That was when it happened. Our house shook with a sudden explosion. My ears went deaf for a moment, and the smell of burning hit my nostrils. Flames were coming from the kitchen. My mom grabbed me and rushed outside, but the flames had already spread to the front door. I tried to escape through the window, but it was too hot to touch. "Catherine, listen to me," Mommy said. "Get under that bed. Don't come out, no matter what." I shook my head furiously. Mom hugged me tightly and whispered again, "I'm going to save you, okay? You have to believe me." Mama's eyes were wet with tears, but there was a steadfast determination in them. I crawled tremblingly to the foot of the bed. I covered my mouth with my tears and held my breath. My mom left the room, followed by the sound of a wall crumbling. I wanted to scream, but I stayed still, just like she said. Minutes felt like hours. The smell of smoke grew thicker and thicker, and I choked. Then I heard my mom's voice again. "Catherine, I'm here, I'm out, come on out!" I quickly crawled out and ran in the direction she was pointing. The window was shattered, and my mom picked me up and threw me out the window. I fell into the blizzard, my lungs freezing in the cold air. But she didn't come out. I stood up, calling desperately for her. I could see her through the window. She was standing against the collapsing roof. As she gave me one last smile, a huge fire engulfed her. "Mama!" That moment was the last. I tried to run, but my neighbor grabbed me. "No, Catherine, I can't go back," I cried, writhing in his arms. But my mom never made it back to me. By the time the firefighters arrived and caught the flames, it was too late. My mom's remains were later found in the rubble of the house. But mysteriously, she had a small box clutched in her hand. When the firefighter handed it to me, I couldn't stop crying. It was the Christmas present my mom had prepared for me. Inside was a small silver necklace. It said, "My dear daughter, Catherine, I'll always watch over you." Mommy. It was engraved with the words, "My dear daughter, Catherine." I held the necklace and cried endlessly. It was the last gift my mom left me. Even now, I can't forget that spark in her last smile. And every time I hold this necklace close to my chest, I can feel her warm touch. She never left me. She is always by my side. Just like her last words to me, she is still watching over me.